Alright, lads, so today we are jumping into the very hard difficulty of Guild Quest to once more try out one of the best characters in the entire game, 9th Anniversary KENPACHI. Now, since it's been like 3 months since this character came out, I thought I had showcased the character in very hard Espada Guild Quest, but I actually haven't. I thought I had because we've been showcasing this character in every other Guild Quest besides the Espada Guild Quest. We tried him out in the Range Espada Guild Quest, and then also the Melee Aranka one, and he was able to be really, really good. But now, since he has all his damage multipliers, we're able to get a ridiculously high score. Obviously, we have taken him into the Melee Espada Guild Quest. We did use him in the new Nightmare Anniversary Special Guild Quest, where the enemies themselves had significantly more HP. But since we're now into very hard, this just goes to show how powerful KENPACHI is as a character. Now, granted, I am using the character at max Transcendence, but if you played the character, you'll know at 1525, he is still easily capable of getting these scores, because we're kind of capped on how fast we can clear guild quests. And I've seen 2-5 KENPACHIs in my guild actually get a similar, if not higher score than my max Transcendent KENPACHI, because all the extra damage that I'm doing, really doesn't matter when one strong attack is enough to take down an entire wave. So the general team setup is what you expect with a speed story bomb. It's a team setup you've seen in the past with Yachiru, and you're going to see multiple times in the future whenever we get more speed Soripers, unless you're Oetu, because he doesn't want to inflict status augments. So Akon is in the team to give us 20% more strong attack damage and also 40% more damage to enemies that are inflicted with status augment. We then have Shinji in the team to not only debuff the enemies, allowing us to do more damage. He's also given speed attribute captains 20% more strong attack damage. And since Kenny is a speed Soriper captain, he gets both buffs. And no, we can't use Mugetsu. Mugetsu Link does not stack with attribute buffs that give it to the entire attribute, like Akon is giving here to every speed character. So no need for Mugetsu, but let's look at KENPACHI. So when it comes to the accessories, we are using a 5-star plus Soriper badge. I definitely recommend going ahead and 5-star plusing all your lieutenant's badges, at least one in every attribute, because you're always using Soripers, and 35% strong attack damage is of course really, really good. We're then using a fortification pill and also a Masanga. Now, in all honesty, with the amount of damage that KENPACHI does, the accessories that you use here probably don't even matter all that much. Like if you wanted to use a T-set, if you didn't have the 5-star plus and you wanted to use a T-set instead, if you didn't have a Masanga for some reason, if you have 3 good accessories that increases SP as much as possible, I honestly think you're pretty much fine. When it comes to these soul traits though, we're going with a Chad giving us recharge and full stamina, and then I'm using the 2,000 Blood soul traits giving us extra 20% more strong attack damage only when at full stamina. It's a different multiplier. It allows KENPACHI to do even more damage, and of course it is giving in the built-in recharge as the secondary effect. Like I mentioned, he's max transcended with full stamina, and of course also damage to lacerated plus 40% as a bonus ability. And little side tangent, this is why lacerate is such a good stat augment. Besides the fact that the enemies themselves can't attack you in guild quests once you do inflict it, it's one of the few stat augments where you're able to do 40% more damage for some reason. Mostly every other stat augment as a bonus ability only gives you 20%, but lacerate for some reason gives you 40. I ain't complaining though, because it allows KENPACHI to clear ridiculously fast. So let's jump to the quest and showcase the team. So we might have to do a few attempts here, but the goal is to try and get 56 seconds. So instantly let's use our, EX attack. Then we'll stand here, use our SA1. We're actually kind of missing here, so we're kind of already messing up the run, but I do want to show you how fast he actually can clear. Let's use our SA2. In this case, we're one-shotting the enemies. Going into Aaroniero, let's use our summon into the SA1. And then finish up, not with the SA3, with the SA1 instead. That was an example of a bad run, but even a bad run with KENPACHI is still like 48 seconds plus. Granted, we're in very hard. The norm as of late, it's kind of been nightmare to be fair, but still, not every character is able to get 50 plus seconds, at least consistently. KENPACHI can do that. In this case, 48 seconds for our very first run. A bad run at that is actually still pretty good, but we're definitely going to be going for higher. And the only thing I really need to do is just stand in a good position. That's literally it with KENPACHI. So we're going to use our EX right away and then use our SA3. So there we go, SA3, like that. Then we use our SA1. For some reason, I didn't kill Zapado. Maybe I was too far away. Let's restart that. All right, then next attempt. Again, let's use our EX attack. Flash step forward, SA3. Look how quick we took him down. That's crazy. SA1 actually takes down them. That's not too bad. Let's use our 2. For some reason, he stayed alive. That's not supposed to happen. But let's go here. Use our sub-bomb into the 1. We took damage. Not going the best, but you'll see here. We still got 52 seconds. Like, that's still pretty good, even though that was kind of a flop of a run. Somehow the enemy stayed alive with one strong attack? That's kind of crazy, but look at the damage that KENPACHI is able to do. We're basically one-shotting each individual wave. That's absolutely crazy. Alrighty then, so EX into SA3. Then we go here, SA1. Lovely. Then we get to SA2. There we go. That's the run. And then now we got to do, this is basically the easy part. Soul Bomb into the 1, and then our SA3 comes back. And there we go. Look at that. Nice and easy, right? That's how easy it is with KENPACHI. 56 seconds. That might be a world record. Not my particular run, by the way. I'm not trying to claim that. A lot of people are doing 56 seconds, but I didn't even get 56. I'm speaking too early. But I'm pretty sure 56 seconds in general is like the max you probably can do when it comes to very hard guild quests. And it's basically done by KENPACHI consistently. I don't think I've seen anyone get into 57 just yet. Not sure it's actually possible. But remember, if we're taking the fact that the in-between stages last around 2 seconds and there's 4 waves, you know, we're spending like, what, less than 7-8 seconds in the actual run, which is kind of crazy. Let's try that once more, though, because I do want to get 56 seconds on camera. So let's go and use the SA3. SA1, looking good thus far. We just need to get a status proc. There we go. And again, we're pretty much smooth sailing right now, right? There we go. Lovely. Come on. SA3. Okay, we didn't get 56, but it's close enough. It's another example of a good run. Maybe I just didn't press my strong attacks fast enough. Maybe I'll start off a tad bit slower on the first initial set. But close enough. At the very least, though, on your screen right now is the 56-second run that I did actually get. Might call it quits right there for my particular score. 56 seconds was the main goal. It's a low 56. I'm actually not sure what the average is for most people that are using the similar team. If they're getting mid 56 or a high 56. I mean, for the most part, we're talking about milliseconds here. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. But when you're talking about KENPACHI and Guild Quest, you are going to be talking about milliseconds. Because bro is just clearing that fast. The unfortunate thing about KENPACHI being so good in Guild Quest, at least when it comes to very hard, but then again, it's not even different in Nightmare because he just does so much damage, is that I kind of don't have a use for characters like Rukia now, right? And even to a certain extent, Aizen. The one thing I was happy about with Rukia being introduced to the game for, I believe, what, mid-month April, is that we finally got a new normal attack damage character, which is something this Guild Quest is lacking. But then we also don't have a team booster, so it's kind of awkward. And since KENPACHI is a speed sniper captain, you're better off not even using Rukia and instead just bring in Akon and even Shinji. And it was like that, to be fair, in the special Nightmare Guild Quest where the bosses had like 200 million HP combines. I would like to say with our upcoming Guild Quest update where there's going to be more than 5 waves, it'll be an infinite amount of waves, so you have to spend the entire minute. I would like to say normal attack damage characters will get better, but then characters like KENPACHI, a strong attack is always going to be ready. So yeah, I guess when it comes to the Nightmare, very hard, Espada, Melee Guild Quest in particular, all you really need is KENPACHI. And it's kind of cool actually, to be fair, that we can actually use a triple premium team and have it be this powerful. Because remember, despite him being a 1000-year Blood War character, he is an anniversary character, so therefore he is in the premium pool. But there you go, lads. That's the video for today. Just checking out 9th anniversary KENPACHI in the very hard Espada Guild Quest, doing KENPACHI things. He's an absolute beast of a character. In the comments below, let me know your clear times, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.